Okay, good morning everyone. So before we start, um, this is the quiz numbers, checking of quiz number 7 and quiz number 8. So you have to make sure na bago nyo ito panoorin is nakasagot na kayo ng quiz number 7 and quiz number 8. So I know you are very honest enough to check your own paper on this activity. So let's check now the quiz number 7 of our activity in module number 6. Okay, again, ulitin ko po, kailangan nasagutan na po yung quiz number 7 and 8 bago nyo ito panoorin ang ating video lesson on this recorded class. So let's begin by checking quiz number 7. So to start with, so let us read first the instruction. We are going to locate and plot the following irrational numbers below. So we have the first given, point A at square root of 18. So, gagawa po tayo ng ating straight line. For number 1, so dito tayo, number 1. Oops, sorry. Masyadong tiko. Okay, so that is our number line. So, square root of 18 is similar to um, 3 square root of 2 or 4.24 kapag isolve natin siya or kapag i-calculator natin siya. So, therefore, ang point A natin is 4.24. So, kailangan bang, since our number is 4.24, dito na lang natin ilagay, 4, so dito ang 4 point, dito ang 5, next, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Ganun lang po. So, pwede ba ako mag-negative 1? It's up to you. Pwede gani mag-end dito sa 2. And pwede gani mag-end sa 6. It's up to you. So, saan dyan ang 4.24? So, dito yan siya banda. So, this is our point A, which is square root of 18. So, lagyan natin dito, square root of 18. Okay? So, that is now our point A. Next, for number 2. Again, so you are going to draw a straight line. By the way, what is the total score for this? This one is 4 points. Okay, paano po malaman kung mali? Malalaman po natin siya kung mali kapag ganito. Kapag yung lines is not between the number line. Kapag yung bars, not between din po or magkakaiba yung length nila. -1 lang po doon kapag magkakaiba ang measurements ng bawat, ito po, pag yung size nito magkaiba dito, so -1 na po yun. Next, kapag walang arrow, -1 din po. Kapag walang point A, -1. And kapag walang square root of 18, -1 din po. You have to make sure that square root of 18 is yung 18 na sa loob talaga ng square root. Okay? So, ganun lamang po. Next, number 2. Square root of 73. Again, ang scoring po nito is -1, -1, -1. Ganun naman po kapag merong nakitang errors. Square root of 73. So, let's identify what is square root of 73. So, that is 8.54. So, pwede po tayong mag-end sa 9. Pwede pong sa 10. 8, 7, 6. Pwede pong dyan. Okay, 8.54. Lampas po siya sa 8.5. So, dito siya banda. So, this is square root of 73. And that is point B. Okay? Again, this is 4 points. Paano po malaman ang score? -1 kung saan sila nagmali. Ano po yung mali? Kapag walang arrow, kapag magkaiba ang sizes ng distansya nito. Next, kapag walang square root of 73, -1. Kapag walang point B, -1 din po. Next, number 3. For number 3, let's make an arrow. Okay, a number line. Next, the given is square root of 30. Square root of 30 is just the same as 5.47 or 5.48. So, if this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7. Okay, 5.47. Saan yan siya banda? Malapit sa gitna. Kasi malapit sa 0.5. So, this is square root of 30. And this is point C. Okay, again, this is 4 points. Ang errors, -1 kapag walang arrow. Minus 1 kapag ang distansya is magkakaiba. Minus 1 kapag walang square root of 30. And minus 1 kapag walang c. Next, number 4. For number 4, again, you draw a straight line with an arrow at the middle. The given for number 4 is square root of 52. That is equivalent to 7.21. So if this is 8, this is 7, this is 6. 7.21. Saan yan sa banda? Dito po yan sa banda, malapit sa 7. 7.21, that is square root of 52. And that is point D. Okay? So, 4 points din po. And the last is number 5. Draw a straight line with an arrow, Then the given is square root of 7. And square root of 7 is just the same as 2.64. So this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. 2.64, lampas po siya ng 0.5. So mga dito siya banda. This is square root of 7 and this is point E. Again, this is another points. 4 points. So, a total of 20 over 20. So, that is our quiz number 7. Okay, let's proceed now to our quiz number 8. Okay, please check. Please check muna, please check. Then, i-picturean nyo po yung sagot ninyo kasama ng total score. I-send nyo po sa akin gamit ang www.facebook.com/humang2021. Send message lang po doon para ma-record ko po. Take note, i-send nyo talaga ang checked activity. Okay? So, let's proceed now to the quiz number 8. So, sa ating quiz number 8 last time, ito po yung activities natin. So, we have the lesson about illustrating the different subsets of real numbers. Now, what if hindi nyo pa nasagutan ito? You go back to our Google Classroom, andun po yung lesson, naka-save po yun doon. Panoorin lang po and ma-identify nyo na at paano sagutan ang ating quiz number 8. So, let's have now the quiz number 8. I hope you are honest enough. For quiz number 8, let's have this activity. Allow me to erase this. Okay, so in this case, we are going to check if it is a whole number and x. If it is not, similar to integer, rational, and irrational number. So the numbers are 3, 0, 4, 7, square root of 64, 13, negative 0.125, square root of 2, Euler's number, and 0.50. So allow me to give, this is the number. This is the number. The whole number, allow me to use the symbol for whole number. Integer as z, rational as q positive, and irrational as q negative. Okay, the numbers are negative 3, 0, 4, 4 over 7 rather, square root of 64, 13, negative 0.125, square root of 2, Euler, and 0.50. Okay, for a while, kunin ko lang muna ang aking marker na ubos na kasi. Okay, number 1, let's have negative 3. Is it a whole number? So, negative 3 is a negative number. So, it is not a whole number. Pag sinabi mong whole number kasi, nag-start siya sa 0, papuntang positive number na buo. Wala po siyang butal, like 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, and so on and so forth. So, therefore, it is an integer or z. Check po dyan. So, ano pong gagawin dito sa W? Pwedeng lagyan ng x or pwedeng leave it blank. Next, since it is an integer, meron siyang invisible 1. Kaya pwede din siyang tawaging rational number. Okay? That's for 3. What about 0? For 0, of course, ang whole number nag-start sa 0, so check siya dyan. That is an example of a whole number. And 0, and ang integer is nahati sa tatlo. Negative number, at saka positive number. Ano yung nasa gitna ng negative at saka positive? Yung tinatawag nating neutral number, which is 0. So, integer din po siya. And ang integer po, ay ang 0 po is may invisible 1. So, therefore, rational din po siya. Next, 4 over 7. Is it a whole number? Of course not. May butal siya. Fraction nga siya eh. Is it an integer? No, of course not. Is it a rational number? Yes, because it is a fraction. Kaya po, 4 over 7. Okay, what if nilagyan ko dito ng x? Okay lang po, pag nilagyan mo siya ng x sa mga blanco. Tama din po yun. Next, square root of 64. Square root of 64, kapag isolve nyo po siya, 8 po ang sagot. Is it a whole number? Of course, 8 is a whole number or square root of 64. Is it an integer? Yes, of course. Is it a rational number? Yes, of course, may invisible 1 siya. 8 has invisible 1. 13 over 1 rather, invisible over 1. 13, yes, it is a whole number, an integer, and a rational number. What about 0.125? Negative siya. So, hindi siya whole number. Hindi din siya integer. Kasi ang integer, kailangan whole number siya. Is it a rational number? Yes, it is an example of a rational number. Okay, next. Square root of 2. Square root of 2, kapag isolve nyo po siya, the answer is 1.41, 42, 13, 5, 6, 2, and so on and so forth. It will never end. So, it is an example of an irrational number. Euler's number, similar to pi, irrational din po siya, or Q minus. Hence, 0.50 is an example of, it's not a whole number, an integer, it is an example of a rational number. Okay? How are we going to count the scores? Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The total score is 16 over 16 plus 4 na lang po para matotal of 20 over 20 for our quiz number 8. Okay, so let's go now to the next lesson of module number 6. So, lesson number 2, we are going to arrange real numbers in increasing or decreasing and on a number line. So, activity number 1, true or false muna tayo. So, what is this? Write through if the statement is correct and false if it is not. Write your answer in a piece of paper. So, sasagutan nyo po ito. It is part of your portfolio notebook. Okay, true or false? All rational numbers are real numbers. All rational numbers are real numbers. Number 2, an irrational number, si irrational daw, is always a real number. Okay. Paano nyo siya malalaman? Balikan nyo po yung lesson natin nung nakaraan. Ito po. Ito po yung basis ninyo. Tingnan nyo dyan. Nakikita po dyan sa figure na ang counting number is also a whole number. Ang whole number is also an integer. An integer is also a rational number. Pero, ang rational number, integer number, whole number, and counting number ay hindi po magiging irrational number. Kasi magkahiwalay po sila ng circle. Yun po ibig sabihin nun. Okay, next, number 3. Every whole number is an integer. Yung whole number nga ba, nakapaloob ba siya sa bilog ng integer or ng set ng integer? Yun po yung tanong. Every decimal number is a rational number. Lahat ba ng decimal number nakapabilog or nakapaloob sa rational number? Number 5, all real numbers are integers. Lahat ba ng real numbers ay integers? Next, number 6, 1 is an irrational number. 5 over 7, wag na po isali ang number 6. May kulang ata dito. Next, okay, gets ko na. 1 is an irrational number. Is it true or false? Next, number 7. 0 is an integer. Is it true or false? 0 is an integer. Take note, ang integer nahati po sa tatlong parts, negative, positive, at saka yung neutral. 8. All natural numbers are sometimes positive. Tingnan nyo pong maigi. Lahat ba ng natural numbers are sometimes positive? So, pwede siyang maging negative. Next, number 9. All repeating decimals are irrational numbers. Lahat ba ng repeating ay tinatawag nating irrational numbers? Take note. Lahat daw po, all. There are no natural numbers between negative 5 and 0. Number 10. There are no natural numbers between negative 5 and 0. Okay? So, I'll be giving you 5 minutes. I-post nyo lang po muna kasi recorded po ito. Then, we will check afterwards. Okay, let's do the checking. Kung hindi pa kayo natapos, i-post nyo lang muna. Ay, sorry class. Naputo lang aking screen. I-adjust ko lang ng konti.
Motor lang po, ma'am.
Yun.
Abugo na ko yung class.
Okay, so let's do now the checking for this activity. Okay, for number 1, the answer is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so for number 1, Franklin. Okay, for number 1, all rational numbers are real numbers. Of course, lahat po ng rational at saka irrational ay tinatawag na real numbers. Tingnan niyo yung figure natin. Ang real numbers po is napaloob ay merong parts rather na dalawa, rational at saka irrational numbers. Okay, that's true. Okay, number 1 is true. So, correct po dyan. So, 2 points. What if mali? 1 point po. Next, number 2, of course, that is true. An irrational number is always a real number. Lahat po ng irrational at saka rational are real numbers. 2 points din po, 1 point ang mali. Number 3 is true din po. Every whole number is an integer. Lahat po ng whole number is an integer. It is a positive integer at saka natural or neutral number. Next, number 4. Every decimal is an irrational number. Is a rational number rather. Hindi po. Irrational po ang ibang decimal. Ano nga ba ang example ng may decimal na number? Tulad nung may 3.14 I po or Euler's number. Next, number 5. That is also false. Hindi po lahat ng integers, hindi po lahat ng real numbers are integers. Meron pong iba whole number. Okay? Or rational or irrational. So that is false. Number 6 is also false. Bakit po false ang number 6? 1 is an irrational number. 1 is not irrational but a rational number. 0 is an integer for number 7. True. It's a neutral number. 8. All natural numbers are sometimes positive. False. Lahat po ng natural numbers are positive. Hindi po siya sometimes. It is always. Next, number 9. All repeating decimals are irrational numbers. So that is false. Hindi po lahat ng repeating decimals are irrational. They are all repeating decimals are rational numbers. Okay, there are no natural numbers between negative 5 and 0. That's true. Wala pong natural numbers na negative. So ano po yung mga numbers na negative 5 between negative 5 and 0? Negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1. Wala pong positive doon. Wala pong 1, 2, 3, 4 doon. So therefore, it is not a natural number. So that is 20 over 20. Please write your score for this activity. Okay, let's proceed now to our lesson. So our lesson today we'll be talking about how to arrange the following in ascending order. So that is now our lesson. First is we are going to make a number line. Gagawa daw po tayo ng number line. So make ruler, kunin ang ruler, make a straight line, and do not forget the arrow. So, ano yung una nyong gagawin? Gawin nyo po silang decimal lahat using your calculator. So, we have 2.55, first number. Square root of 9 is equals to 3 kapag i-calculator. 15 over 4, kapag i-calculator natin para mabilis po, 3.75. Ang 11, negative 11 over 5. Ang negative 11 over 5, kapag i-divide natin, is negative 2.2. Take note, lahat po ng negative andito na side, lahat po ng positive andito na side sa right, at ang neutral is nasa gitna. Okay? So, meron tayong isang negative. So, dito yan siya. Siya ang nauna. So, first, anong sunod nito? Itong 2.55. Next, itong third. Ito naman ang fourth. So, yan na yung gagawin natin. Arrange natin siya sa number line. So, the largest number is 2.2. Anong next ng 2.2 is negative 3. So, negative 2, negative 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or depende po sa inyo hanggat saan nyo gusto. Next, first is negative 2.2. Negative 2.2, andito yan banda. So, we have here, negative 2.2. Next, we have second, 2.55. Dito yan siya banda sa gitna ng 2 and 3. Next, we have 3. So, dito din po yan siya banda. Next, we have fourth one, 3.75. Dito po yan banda sa between 3 and 4. And that is now our answer. Are we going to write the numbers here? Pwede pong lagyan. Dito, negative 2.2. Dito, negative, positive 2.55. Tapos dito naman sa kabila, 3. Tapos dito naman, 3.75. It's up to you. Pwede nyo lagyan ng numbers sa taas. Pwede din pong wala. Okay? That is how easy our lesson this day. Example number 2. The question is, ang tanong dito, we are going to arrange this one in ascending order. I-arrange natin siya ascending. Ascending po from smallest to highest. So, ito man yung pinaka-smallest. I-arrange na natin siya. Negative 2.2. What's next? Ang second, 2.55. Ang third, 3. Ang last, 3.75. Okay? So that is now how the answer which we arranged in ascending order. Okay? Next, example number 2. Which of the following is the largest? Hanapin daw yung pinakamalaki. So, para i-arrange yan siya, gawa tayo ng number line ulit. So, copy muna. Then, we will proceed to example number 2. Okay? So, post nyo muna para makopy nyo ang ating lesson na ito para sa ating portfolio for week number 7. Okay, allow me to erase this. Next, let's proceed now to the next item. Example number 2. So, gagawa ng line. Next, square root of 4. Square root of 4 is equals to 2. Negative 5 halves is negative 2.5. 3/4 is 0.75. Negative 0.30 ang next item. Lahat po gawing decimal. So, saan dyan ang first? Of course, ito ang first na pinakamaliit. Ito ang second. Bakit? Kasi sila yung negative. Yung negative po, kung ano mas malaki ang number mo na sa negative, yun ang pinakamaliit. Ganun po yun siya. Ulitin ko, kung mas malaki ang number mo, tapos negative siya, example, 2.5 and 0.30. Diba maliit is 0.30 kasi siya yung maliit kasi 0.30 lang siya. But since negative siya, kung sino yung malaking number, yun po yung pinakamaliit. Baliktad po yan siya kapag sa positive at saka negative. Ganun lang po. This is the third number and this is the fourth number. So what's the highest? 2.5. So next dyan is 3. Negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. Okay? First natin is negative 2.5. Gitna po siya ng 2 and 3. Next natin is second, 0.30. Dito po yan siya banda sa 1. Katabi po ng 1. Next is 0.75. So, dito po yan malapit sa 0 and 1. And the last is that, mali ako dito. This is the fourth. This is the third. Okay, fourth number is 2. So, dyan po. So, question, which of the following is the largest? The largest number is 2. Yan po yung sagot. Therefore, the largest number is 2. Yan po yung sagot. Okay? So, let's have now the quiz number 9. I would like you to arrange the following numbers in the number line. And there is no question or follow-up question. Just arrange that one according to the number line or the numbers that found in the number line. So for number 1, we have the given negative 3.45, 0.98, square root of 16, and negative 5 halves. Number 2, we have 4.26, negative square root of 9, 0.15, negative 1.11. Number 3, negative 2.5, 2 over square root of 4, 5.72, at saka negative 1.23. For the fourth item, we have negative square root of 25, negative 4 over 11, negative 6.4, and negative 0.55. Take note, you have to copy this one because this will be part of your portfolio assessment or your portfolio notebook. So, this is quiz number 9. I would like you to do it and we will check this one next meeting. So, goodbye everyone. Thank you and God bless.